Hey guys, it's Brian here. Sorry for the kind of off video. I'm in my office, everything's a mess right now. But it's kind of funny situation going on. I had a bunch of people blowing up my phone today about some guy in... Let me open this up on my computer. Some guy in Detroit on Craigslist is selling what he claims is an Axanthic Crested Gecko that he says he bought from me. It's obviously a scam. And the whole thing's a joke. And this guy's trying to scam some people out of money, and a bunch of people online. A bunch of gecko people. So a bunch of gecko people hit him up and claimed to be interested in buying it, asking if he had proof that it was for me. Obviously he doesn't, because I've sold 3 Axanthic geckos and none were to this guy so far. And he's claiming he only paid about a quarter or a third of what it would actually be worth, and he's only asking $600 for it for somebody to buy it. So this whole thing has just turned into a big amusing joke. So the people that were talking to him online got his info, and I'm gonna call him real quick, and I figured it'd be funny to record this and video for you guys and see what this guy has to say when I call him and ask him why he's trying to scam people by lying about my geckos. So let's see. I was going to show you guys real quick on the computer here if I can find. I don't know how well you guys can see it on my screen, but as you can see here, this is his Craigslist ad. He's selling it from Altitude Geckos. Doesn't even have my business name right. Altitude Geckos. He stole a picture of my website of a pair that he says are the parents, and then he's got down here is a picture of the gecko. It's just a dark. I mean, it's a decent looking dark phantom, but it's not Axanthic. So let's give this guy a call. See what he says. Hopefully he answers.
You have reached the voicemail box of 5865573.
Cross your fingers.
You have reached the voice.
Oh, boy's not answering. I'm feeding geckos right now, so I'm gonna go back and get back to feeding some animals, and then I don't know, maybe I'll try him back in like an hour. It should be about 5 o'clock where he's at right now, so I imagine he's got to be. I don't know what kind of job this guy might have, but you'd think he'd be off. Hang with me, guys. I'm gonna call him back in about an hour, and we'll see what happens. All right, everyone. Here's where we're at. I got a hold of this guy via text message. He told me thanks but no thanks. Somebody's already made me a large offer for the gecko, almost what I paid for it to begin with. And again, this is all a load of crap. So I asked the guy, hey, you know, how much was the offer? Told him I'm a very interested party. I want to buy this gecko. How much was the offer? I will beat it. And he told me somebody offered him $1,300, and I'm trying to get the guy to call me now. I told him if you have a minute, I'd love to chat. I'd like to beat the offer. I really want this gecko, yada, yada, yada. See if I can get him to give me a call. Alright, guys, so the jig is kind of up. The dude Googled my phone number, and he found out who I am. I'm not just some person that's interested in buying his gecko. I'm me. So he just texted me and asked me why my phone number's coming up as Altitude Exotics when he types it into Google. And I'm going to call him and see if he's actually got the balls to answer his phone. And if he does, we're going to have a little conversation about right and wrong. And I'm going to teach him a morality lesson real quick. And if he doesn't have the balls to answer the phone, I'll just text him back, which will be way less exciting on video. But let's see what happens. Let's give this guy a call. Maybe if he doesn't answer, I'll just leave him a message. He's not gonna answer. No guts. Isn't even man enough to answer the phone.
You have reached the voicemail box of 58655.
Sorry guys, I'm trying to let you hear his phone number. I don't want this guy's phone to get blown up.
At the tone, please record your voice message. When you are finished recording, you may hang up or press pound for more options.
Yeah, is this, I think it was Brandon, I think your name was? I don't know, I'm not looking at the right screen on my computer. I'll call you Brandon. Hey Brandon, this is Brian. I own Altitude Exotics, man. My phone's been blowing up all day with people telling me that you're selling one of my geckos. The only problem is I've sold a grand total of 3 of those geckos in my life, and none of them was to you, my friend. And I know for a fact where the other 3 are, so we'll consider this a courtesy call. I'm trying to help you out here. Dude, if you sell this gecko to somebody, like you told me somebody offered you $1,300 for it, I promise you, man, if you sell this gecko to somebody, they're going to find out pretty quick it's not what you're saying it is. I am going to find out you sold it to them and who you sold it to, and I'm going to be more than happy to come talk to the police or testify or do whatever I need to do to make sure that you go down for this. You cannot scam people out of that kind of money, especially when you're dragging my name into it and my geckos into it. So, friendly reminder, don't be a shitty person, and don't try and sell my geckos and scam money out of people, dude. It's just not right. If you have any questions and you feel like actually being man enough to answer the phone, please give me a call. I'd be more than happy to talk to you and explain to you exactly what's going on, because apparently you don't actually know. So, if you have any questions, give me a call. Otherwise, I suggest you do not sell that gecko at all, much less under the name of my company or my geckos. And yeah, have a good day, man. Good luck with trying to become a better person in the future. You're going to need some help with it, so good luck, my man. Alright, guys. Well, that's sad, because that man wasn't man enough to answer the phone, unfortunately. So, what are you going to do? Hopefully he doesn't actually sell this gecko to anybody, because he would just be an idiot if he did. The gecko community is very tight-knit. Like, we all know each other. All the breeders know each other. Anybody who's going to spend that kind of money on a gecko knows everybody else in the community. So anybody he sells this thing to, it's going to get back to me, and quick. So, thanks for watching. That wasn't nearly as fun as I was hoping it was if the guy actually called me back and I could string him on and make him look like even more of an idiot. But what can you do? Hopefully we saved somebody some trouble. They didn't spend a bunch of money on a gecko that wasn't what they said it was. And everybody's happy. Alright guys, have a good night.